going to tell you why no one is buying your children's book and what you can do to change that. Let me guess, you worked really, really hard on your children's book. You learned how to format, publish, write, possibly illustrate if you learned how to illustrate yourself. You've probably read up on Amazon SEO, Amazon keywords, Amazon descriptions, like how to make your listing better so people can buy it and people can see it. And you're also posting constantly on social media, whether that be Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok, the list goes on, and you're still not selling any books. Believe me, I have been there, and honestly, it's a uphill battle that nobody tells you about when you first publish your children's book, and boy oh boy, is it a learning curve. So stay tuned, because in this video, I'm gonna talk to you about why this is happening and what you can do to change your luck and change your fortune, and also by taking control and taking matters into your own hands on how you can sell your book and become more visible. And you can start implementing this today. And if you don't know me already, hi, my name is Harley, and I'm an award-winning self-published author and illustrator. I've been publishing for about 3 years now, and it wasn't until the last 2 years that I actually figured out a formula that works for marketing and selling my books. So if that sounds good to you, subscribe down below so you don't miss a new video. And also, quick side note, if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you would notice that my background is a little bit different, and that is because I just moved. So this is gonna be my little filming setup. It is actually my own designated office now, so I'm very excited about that. But anyways, back to the video. Amazon does not care about your book. And I know that it doesn't seem like that's possible. I know that you probably think if I just do these right things on Amazon, like SEO, keywords, tags in the description, a good subtitle, all that jazz, that people are going to flock to my book and Amazon is going to push out my book. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not paying for Amazon ads, Amazon is not going to promote your book or market your book for you. They won't do it, because why would they waste precious screen surface area where customers are looking on a book that is new by an unknown author? Why would they do that when they can showcase a different book by a well-known author, or an author who is investing heavily in Amazon ads and making them more money? Why wouldn't they do that? They're not going to support you unless you're driving traffic for them. And I'm going to tell you right now that your book is probably good enough to outrank or outsell those big time publishers. You probably have a better message than them. You probably have a better storyline than them. You could be better than them, but unless you're making Amazon money, they're just not gonna promote it for you. And then also coupling with the fact that Amazon isn't gonna promote or market your book for you, that even just posting on Instagram and Facebook isn't gonna do it. That's not enough. I know that you'd think okay, my book has a great message. My book has a great story. My book has won awards. I have a really good book. People love to read my children's books, or I have done classroom visits and the kids love my books. Unfortunately, it's very hard to convey that over social media. And also, when you're posting on social media without a strategy behind it, you're basically just posting to the void. You're not gonna reach the right people that you want to see your book or buy your book or read your book. You have to have a strategy behind it. And I know this sounds really overwhelming and really scary, but it's actually simpler than you think. So now you're probably thinking, what can you do? And when it comes to marketing your children's book, these are the things that aren't gonna work. So posting when you feel like it isn't gonna work, because a lot of social media platforms, they want you to be really consistent and very, very active, and that's when they push out your stuff. Hoping a reel or a TikTok or a video goes viral. Guess what? That is probably not gonna happen. And also, when it goes viral, you're probably not gonna reach the people that you actually wanna reach, who want to buy your book. So going viral really just isn't gonna help you. It may seem like it would help you with all the vanity metrics like followers, account reach, engagement, but will that convert to sales? Probably not. Also, paying for ads that you don't know how to run. That doesn't really work for small authors. You're basically just giving them your credit card and being like, okay, here you go, have fun. Just deplete my bank account. It unfortunately doesn't work. It can work for some people, especially for people that have expendable money, but not a lot of us do. And that is okay. That is totally okay. Also, don't wait to grow your audience before you sell your book. You need to be selling your book. If your book is published, sell your book. It's very important. So those are the things that don't work. So now I'm gonna lay out what actually does work. And this may sound like really simple and almost too easy, but I'm telling you, this is like a loophole that I have figured out and implemented and strategized and perfected over the years. And that is having free printable activity sheets that go with your books. Now, before you click off the video because you're thinking this is not gonna work for me, like this just seems too easy and too simple, don't click away, I'll explain. I, as a parent, when my son was really young, I was looking for different activities for him to do, especially during the shutdown. During the pandemic, I was trying to find things for my son to do, and I wanted it to be free because I was also in beauty school at that point, and I was living with my mom, and I was a single mom. I didn't have a whole lot of money to just throw away, but I still wanted my son to have an educational resource or fun little activity. So I went to Google and I searched free printables for kids or free activities for kids. And what I found is that there are thousands of results on Google, Pinterest, you name it. There are thousands upon thousands of results for these free printable activities. And what I noticed after signing up for these free printable activities is that they needed my email address. So me not thinking anything about it, I entered my email address, and then all of a sudden I noticed that I was being marketed their products, like by Crayola. If you go to their website, they have tons of free coloring pages, and you enter your email address and then they send you the pages. And then after they send you the pages, you also signed up for receiving marketing from Crayola. So they'll push their crayons, they'll push their markers, they'll push their sketch pads, their magic ink products, like they push all of that. I was a published children's book author at this point, and I was like, okay, how could I make this work for me? And could I make this work for me? Since I'm an illustrator, I'm able to make those resources myself. So what I found is that I can post my free printable coloring sheets, busy book pages, dot-to-dots, mazes, and people wanted them, and people downloaded them, and people gave me their email address. No problem. Like, there was no friction, and it was almost passive at this point. And I posted my printables strategically. Like, I made sure to post it in the right places where people are actively looking for those resources. And guess what? The people who are looking for those resources are children's book authors' target audience, which is parents, teachers, and daycare centers. And I have hundreds of parents, teachers, and daycare centers on my email list as of today. And I constantly get new email addresses from those kinds of people every single day passively. And now I know what you're thinking. Why would I need their email address? Like, what would I do with their email address? Like, why would I need that? How is that actually going to sell books? Well, when you have an email list and you have these really targeted email addresses from people who need these resources, who are also people who need children's books and activities for their kids. You can then start educating them about who you are, what your book is, link to your book. You can send them even more printable pages to create value and a connection. And then you stay top of mind for them. And guess what? Your emails are gonna get sent out regardless. There's no algorithm. They're just gonna get sent out. You hit send, they're gonna get sent out, and then your people are going to see them and read about your book and learn about your book, and also keep you in mind when you have a sale going, or if there's like a special holiday that your book is centered around. Like, you'll be top of mind and they'll know about your book and you and your brand. That is the power of an email list, my friend. And I will also add that when you promote your free printable activities correctly, they become traffic generating machines. If you don't believe me, here is my traffic over the last year. And yes, all of this traffic is from using my free printables and promoting them strategically. And this honestly happened in the background. It really didn't take that much effort on my part at all. So I'm getting thousands of website views every single year, hundreds every single month, all for free. And these are all website visitors that are gonna need children's books or children's activities. So it's highly targeted traffic all for free. So if you're nodding your head and you're thinking, wow, this is actually something I really want to try, and I think this strategy would really help and work with my books and really alleviate a lot of work and pressure from marketing my book all the time, you're really gonna love the next videos coming in this playlist, because I'm gonna dive even deeper into my free printable activity strategy and how this can help you sell books, grow your audience, grow your email list, grow your impact with a fraction amount of the work. Like, I'm not even joking, like this is almost too easy. And if you're really excited about this strategy and you don't wanna watch any more videos about me talking about how this works and you actually wanna start implementing it, go to my description and there is a link to my workshop where I give you the step-by-step on how to do this strategy and make it work for your books. It's called the Free Traffic Formula. In this workshop, I show you how to use free printables to grow your email list, grow your traffic, attract real readers and buyers, and create a book selling funnel that runs on autopilot. So go to the link in my description for Free Traffic Formula. And if you want to learn more about this method, just watch this next video.